Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yep. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, welcome to Friday. Yeah, baby. Yeah, we're trying out some beers today, too. Thank you, Virginia. This is one of my Christmas beers, Golden Road Brewing.
Christmas beer.
Oh, no. Virginia, would you get me another beer real quick, please? These are I'm sorry, but they're extremely...
I'm getting one for myself. I'm not getting...
I know, but I was going to ask for a beer, and you're heading...
I'm getting one for me.
I'll get both of you a beer.
Just if you're I just got to tell you, this one, it's a good beer. I like it. But there are some beers that are very temperamental coming out of the can.
I'm not getting you a fucking beer. I'm getting one for myself.
I was going to ask for a beer, and then I know Jay. So calm down. And I know he'd be go, I got it, and I'm going, no. Yeah, no. You saw what happened to the last one, and I handled that thing. It was like it was nitroglycerin.
It exploded on Kevin.
Yeah, try it, Virginia. Would you open my beer
will.
for me? I just want to see if it was.
I'm going to open it real
Because
gingerly.
I just brought it down the hall. That was it, but I didn't do any kind of major shaking with it.
Oh, it's still come out. Woo!
Yeah, I told you. Yeah. That's just the beer. Yeah, and it's the problem with this beer is like half of it's gone.
What's the percentage on that?
It's a session, which would be lighter. It's probably 4.5. It's probably lighter to maybe 5%.
It's crushable.
But yeah, there are some. Learning the beer game, and I love it too. But my Due South Citrified comes out of the can like that. In fact, I open them up over the sink because it's like they come out, and that's without any kind of rocking and rolling.
Very ginger.
Yeah, they're just very temperamental beers.
Did you already have one?
Yeah, but like I said, when it came out, half of it.
All right, so
Yeah.
all right. Someone's
Love
throw a
to,
little
yeah.
caution to the wind.
I
Okay.
have a couple beers here.
Yeah.
A couple of beers. It's Friday, why not?
Mama laying up over there. She drank all of New Orleans.
I just had, 87 beers a day.
Did you have any hard liquor?
Yes, I had Crown.
Yeah, she had the Crown.
Shit, that ain't no joke.
I had Crown. I had Ramos Gin Fizzes.
Were you ever a Crown guy, Kev?
No.
I'm not either, but
Yeah.
I had a bunch of it left over from football season because we bought a bunch of it in case, when the Saints were down.
Yeah.
And they weren't down a lot.
Do you remember that one time when Panda got sick and you gave him a pain pill because he had a headache, I guess, or I forget what was going on?
I gave him a Vicodin because he had a headache.
But we were drinking. It was cold out, and we were drinking maple.
Maple Crown.
Was it Maple Crown?
Yep. Crown makes an apple. Crown makes a maple. I was drinking the apple in New Orleans.
And you add ginger ale to it, and Kevin, it was so good.
It was good.
It makes
was.
Crown better. I don't
does.
like Crown, but I do like the maple and the apple.
You can mix stuff up. Yeah, I remember one time my wife and we had gone down to the Japanese restaurant, Hard Rock, and it was like they had like 5 courses, and with each course they had a different cocktail. And I think they had bourbon. And I'm like, I wouldn't consider myself a bourbon guy. And they had, I don't know what it was, but it was fantastic how they mixed it.
Did they put honey in it?
I don't know what it was.
There's a honey
It was
bourbon.
good. I'm like going, yeah, maybe. It was like maybe I thought it had an orange angle.
Okay.
Or something orange with it.
I love a cocktail that has some flavor or something in it, like a little spice in it or a little bit of sweetness. I love a mixologist.
What's the drink you go up, you ask, and you sound like you are cool? Is it a what's that one they drink on Mad Men?
Martinis.
Martinis?
I think dry martinis, dirty, sound so sexy, shaken, not stirred.
Okay.
No, there's another one on Mad Men they always drink.
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned, that's what it is.
Men
Yeah.
drink that. I don't like an old fashioned because I don't like bourbon. You would probably like it.
It sounds just like I'm drinking an old fashioned and I'm making deals.
Right? Right? Let's see here. We got a few emails to get through. One from Deanna said, hey, I was listening to the show the other day, and I think the Name That Nut bit went great. But would have been really funny if they were able to play with Suits instead of Denny's.
That's a good point. You know, that's a very good point. Suits don't know about nuts.
It's true.
The only nuts he knows, don't make me say it, is his own because he rubs them.
Suits, do you rub your nuts?
A lot.
I don't know. He's looking.
Is he saying yes? There's no way he doesn't rub his nuts.
Do you rub your nuts? No, I don't rub my nuts.
Neither do I.
You rub your nuts? Just like you're rubbing your nuts?
You got to bring in a friend because I don't know if you have enough hands. Your nuts are big.
He pets it like a Shar-Pei.
So I like my balls played with. Execute me.
By yourself?
I think it's relaxing. Just
Can you rub your scrot to completion?
No. It's more of a relaxing kind of a. I mean, may I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Okay, like when you get excited, like during the New Orleans bit, you start stroking your scrotum?
No, it's more relaxing. Like, okay, let's say you're in bed, kind of like, rubbing your lips. Just not in a sexual way, in a like a peaceful way. Doesn't relax you?
If one lip is like stuck to the other, or there's some adjustment that needs to be made, then yeah, I'll go in there. I'll move them around.
Move them around and relax them.
I don't like sit there and stroke them like a pet.
Do you ever do with your lips like I do with mine? Go. Is that ever
You know
happen?
somebody
You
has
do
done that.
Oh, I make it talk.
Make that thing talk.
If you grab each lip, you can make it talk. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, you've never done that.
Yeah, I
Have you?
Absolutely. I think I did it last week to Panda. Hey, Panda, what you doing?
You make it talk?
Hey, I'm hungry. Come feed me.
That is awesome.
You got any sausage?
That it makes me love you more.
Does it have a name? Does it ever like cartoony name? Like, hey,
No.
here's Vera.
I need to.
You need to sit down with Panda and say,
Can we
Panda,
do a name Virginia's Vagina
yeah,
contest?
Definitely. Get Panda's input.
Let's outsource this.
I agree.
Let's come up with some names.
What should the name of Virginia's Vagina be?
I'll take a picture of it so I can put it up on
Should it
the
be
internet.
just Vagina?
Virgina.
That's
pretty good.
Because you already get called that anyway. You'd be going,
I do.
they're just talking about my crotch.
I meant to tell you, I met somebody who, when you guys first got on the air, they would prank phone call the Kevin and Virginia show, and the screener would answer. And they go, yeah, can I speak to Kevin and Virginia? And they would do that for hours on end, and that's what they would do with their day. In 1999, they admitted to doing that.
Can't argue it. Yeah. It's kind of fun, right?
But they never got on the air, though.
Yeah. They shouldn't have led with that.
You're right. Act like you have a comment to say.
And then.
Yeah. Somebody texted in and said, watching Game of Thrones Season 8, rubbing my nuts. #goals.
Boom. Well, there it is. He gets it.
You get a whole crop of nut rubbers.
Damn that clam.
Let's see. Got a email from Brian in Port St. Lucie. He said, last night I was going through the KVJ show YouTube, and I saw some old videos. It'd be awesome for you to recreate. Also, it's almost 3:14, which means Super Pie is coming back.
Oh, that's right.
Why are you blowing up my spot? Or, I'm sorry, why are you blowing up his spot?
Oh, we know. I mean, come on. I looked at it. I'm like going, gosh, like next Thursday.
It's one of those things it's coming, but you can't contain it. It's like a hurricane.
Like I need to for the next Thursday, I think is when it is. I need to sit in Virginia's spot. So
I'm gonna
because the whole morning I have on my back. Like this is what happens. I'm just a sitting duck here for Super Pie.
You're gonna get got, and you know why?
Well, I would challenge Super Pie, be like going. It's really lame when he pies me when I'm at the controls because it's so easy. It's kind of like kicking a baby.
Okay.
And our computer is already so jacked.
Yeah.
Should we put pie in it?
I know. That's always my problem. Is Super Pie gets stuff in all the electronics.
Keep giving ideas. Super Pie loves creative feedback.
Well, I think Super
Loves
Pie is
it.
kind of a puss because he won't ever like pie you in difficult places.
Oh, Super Pie's a puss, huh?
He's a puss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, if
Super puss, actually.
Super puss. Oh, can that be the name of my vagina?
Super.
I want
Can
it.
you put a cape on it?
Full circle. Look at that shit. Oh, man, we nailed it.
I want Super Puss.
Super Puss.
Your Super Pie is now Super Puss.
Would you be turned off if Panda's like, babe, I just got to get some of that Super Puss?
No, it's a compliment.
Yeah, that sounds powerful.
It means it's like
It's
awesome.
like, okay. Yeah.
Okay, well, Super Pie or Super Puss will challenge himself.
Okay, yeah, I was just going to say.
How bad does Super Puss want it?
Oh, Super Puss needs it.
Golden Road, the beer you have to drink gingerly.
That really, I kind of understand why you didn't want me to grab it.
Yeah, it's like I said, I feel like I need a hazmat suit and like all these. It's like so temperamental. I'm like,
That's a good challenge for me. There's no way I could open one of those without, if I had to carry that somewhere a good distance.
like I said, I don't think there are some beers, like I said, the Citrify, which I love. Same thing though. Like I've had it and I've taken it calmly out of my fridge after sitting for a long time and going, and it just whatever it is, however much they gotta put the carbonation in it, it just when it comes out of the can, it just gushes.
No one grabs stuff more calmly than Kevin.
I know. That's why I knew. I'm like, because I'm
He's so careful.
And nobody-
genteel with everything.
Nobody grabs things more murderous like me.
That's why when I saw him like barreling to the fridge.
I swear it was just because my drink was dry.
Don't you give me a beer.
I honestly thought you would just open your beer. I know, you're not a 2 to 3 beer per podcast guy. I wasn't even thinking about
yeah,
that.
I'm going too because like I lost half of my first one.
I get
so,
it, man.
Yeah.
So many beers I've lost. Rest in peace. So many drinks I've lost.
Yes, I know, right? It's tough.
Fallen drinks.
Oh.
Fallen drinks. Let me see what else we got going on. We've got some good news for Denny's here today. The Florida Senate passed a smokable medical marijuana bill.
Denny's!
Yes, it still has to go to the House or the Hizzy, as they call it in Tallywacky. Lawmakers in 2017, when they passed the law carrying out the legalization of medical marijuana, they had it so that it was only oils and baked goods. And so now, you're going to be able to smoke it. And they said, look, it's not complete. And the thing that I like about it is they're saying, okay, you know what? We're now starting to recognize, to us, marijuana is medicine. And that's good, Good for them. Why not? Because, even though I'm not a real toker myself, I am very strongly against opioids.
And you are so pot curious. I mean, it reeks. People are always
Yeah.
like, Kevin sounds like he wants to smoke the fattest doobie ever.
I got nothing with it. I mean, I would smoke and I would. A part of it is time. Just don't have it. Smell. I'm not big into the smoking thing, but
The
even
smell's
the
gone
edibles-
now with the oils.
Yeah. So, even that kind of stuff, I don't mind it. I think it's inconvenient and I don't really, ever need it. And I don't have a lot of time ever where I can just sit back and be like, cool.
Look, no one's saying you got to become Cheech or anything.
No,
People have noticed you've got a lot of exciting questions.
Oh,
You're very
yeah.
enthusiastic with your questions.
I'm all for it. I mean, because I believe, because I suffer from stress just because of what we do, and I have a lot of anxiety because of it, and there's a lot of things, and so there are times where it's just like I'm so tight and tense, and I can feel my heart, and I'm like, I know this isn't good for me.
You know what Panda got yesterday for
that?
his birthday? He got a massage with CBD oil, and he said it felt so good.
Oh, really?
People are. They're swearing by the CBD oil, the stuff that doesn't get you high, but people are dripping it with underneath their tongue, and they are having the most peaceful sleeps.
Yeah. I probably start doing all that kind of stuff. Yeah, because I like it as medicine. I like it as healthy things. That's why I continue to encourage it. And yeah, just for knocking out stress and relaxing and healthy for the body. I mean, I imagine probably as they progress and where we're going, a couple of years, I'll probably be a big old pothead.
Well, Tiffany in the chat room said Kev should try edibles. The only thing I would say about that is I would test run those before you small pieces. Edibles hit a person differently than regular smoking. It does.
Yeah, and for me, I just want that, like the one beer buzz, relaxing, where it's like you can feel where you take the tension out of your body.
It loosens up.
Right, because I know that what that is, that's toxins and things like that. As I'm tight and whatever, like that's bad for my body. And I'm like, I got to loosen up. And that's why, I still like a beer because I realize okay, I'm unclenching, I'm letting go. To me, I feel like it's medicine in a sense. It's therapeutic.
You're not looking to smoke up and write a rock opera,
Yeah, I'm not like looking.
which I've done before.
Right.
I wrote a long.
I need to see
No,
that.
it's a 9-page rock opera.
9-page rock opera.
What's it called?
And it gets weird. Untitled. Still work. Still.
You're such a man of mystery.
Yeah, I got a vision. I could see America, I hope very soon, that pretty much everybody will be doing some form of what you called the marijuana, and it's for health and wellness, and it's to knock out the stress, and we can all chill out. And since I've been really trying to, the last 3 to 4 months of my life, like de-stress, take some time to chill, starting to get some of the creativity back. You guys will notice I'm starting to bother you with a lot more emails.
Oh, yeah. But they're weird emails.
Yeah, they're getting to be weird, so the creativity's kind of kicking back in again.
It makes you more playful.
It does.
Yeah, well, I told you, like I said, it dried up the creativity and everything because I had such a demand with the sports show where it was just, I was so taxed that there was no time where I was ever relaxed.
Took the fun out of life.
It's hard to be creative
Yeah.
when you're stressed out.
Right,
It is.
Yeah.
right. And so when you're relaxed and you got a little bit of free time to think, and I'm just kind of driving, and ideas are like, oh man, okay, let's try this, and yeah, the good second level bizarre stuff that I really like doing on the show. So that's going to come a little bit.
That's
more.
my favorite kind of stuff we do on the show.
Yeah.
I know you get some weird emails from.
Oh yeah, I got a whole list of some bizarre stuff that's been coming to my mind. I'm like, yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Do you ever get weird emails from me and go, what the fuck's going on over at Jay Bird's house?
I always know.
There's no question about what the fuck's going on.
I know
over
what's
there.
going on. I'm like, oh, I know what time they wrote that. Yep. Let me see here. Somebody said that they think Super Pie. Wait, Super Pie is transgender. Okay, I don't know what that's all about.
I can't confirm or deny that.
Yeah. Okay.
Super Pie's mainly, the only thing I've ever talked to Super Pie about was pie and faces, baby.
Well, when he fell on me at Clematis by night, he felt like he was all man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, he did, huh? All right.
I did fall on you, and I fell on you hard.
You did.
That's okay. That is the one KVJ video. I am so shocked that it did not go viral. It had all of the elements of what the fuck. It's a crowd. It's a weird low budget contest. It's people falling down on each other.
Yeah.
And then I'm punching you in the face.
We almost fall on a guy in a wheelchair. It's terrible.
Well, and at least half the crowd wasn't KVJ listeners.
Oh,
Probably 3/4.
3/4.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
IRK audience.
It was a lot of the Meals on Wheels people from Pie It Forward.
They were so confused.
They
were
like,
what is going on?
But-
that's like a fancy, like a Palm Beach charity.
But
Like, they
thank
don't
God,
listen.
though, I look at thank God I did not fall on that one guy. That would have been, I would have felt so guilty and terrible. I already felt guilty about that.
I'd rather you fall on me 10 times than fall on a guy in a wheelchair.
I remember leaving that event and wanting to get out of there so quick, telling Denny's, oh man, I think they all think I hit women. I think they, because it just was, you heard the crowd. People were giving me the dirtiest looks. It was awful.
But yet, Super Pie's coming back next week.
He's going to come, he's going to knock over some more women. Accidentally.
Somebody wanted to see the video. Where do we find that?
So,
maybe we can put it up.
Yeah,
on
it's on our
Twitter or something?
YouTube page.
Yeah.
Just type in Super Pie does not like women.
I think it was from the pie eating contest.
It is. You know what we'll do? We will look it up and we'll put it on our Facebook page. How about that?
Okay. Sounds good to me.
You know what? I'll text Denny's right now.
Down with that.
It was probably like October, November.
It was March.
It was?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, really?
No, I
I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. So let me see here. We got what else do we have going on here? Oh yes, this email here from Ashley Hand said that. Oh wait, where was the other one? I had one about the. Did I just throw that away? Hold on, real quick.
Virginia Stahl.
So, let's talk more about my vagina and what we should name it.
Oh my gosh, I agree.
Super Puss is awesome.
Super Puss, what about the Sweet Lips?
Sweet Lips is
I know
great.
what it was. Somebody was asking about. Yeah, I thought I had the email.
Kev,
I
we're
didn't.
talking about something important.
Oh, okay.
No, just
sorry.
kidding.
Yeah, no, it was somebody was asking about an episode of the Stories from a Stoner.
Oh, Denny's.
Should we do
Let
that?
me ask him if he's prepared, because he likes to get prepared for him. Let me
Okay. Yeah, because they were asking about a specific one that they couldn't find. And that's why it's like, yeah. And, I think eventually when we get everything together, as we organize stuff, it'd be good to get do we have all the stories from a stoner together somewhere?
No, we don't.
Yeah, I know that's part of the plan. So maybe hopefully we can get...
We're working on trying to get
together.
Everything organized, especially on our YouTube page. We're trying to get all the KVJ stuff, all the after the show stuff, all of the weird and whatever, all of Virginia's. Do you do it? You don't do the camera stuff for your when ghosts speak or when spirits speak?
No, I don't know how to work all that.
Okay,
Well, just
it's not that hard, but
we we get Suits or Talina.
we're trying. It's a long process, but we are trying to organize all that, so it's easier for the people.
Yeah. So this was just one. Yeah, Kyle in Port St. Lucie said, I've been on SoundCloud. I listened to all of Denny's stories from a stoner about 100 times each, but I haven't been able to find the one I really want to hear. I only vaguely remember it, but it was something about Denny's ingesting some fungi and then going to eat dinner at his girlfriend's house. Please ask him to tell it on the ATS podcast. It would make my day. What was that one about?
Oh, yeah. Tell it again, because that one is so solid.
Well, so, I thought we more or less put them all up. There's a lot, so maybe a couple of them got missed. I'll go through and fine-tooth comb that. But, yeah. It was a girl, actually, I just started dating, and I didn't even know her that well. And she was a very Christian girl, which I also didn't know when we first started hanging out. And her parents were throwing a party, and it was like a gathering. So I was like, oh, real cool. I'll come definitely check out, hang out with your parents, meet some of their friends, and some of the other kids that she knew went there, too. So... Well, so I ended up going out surfing, living my life like I normally do, and I totally forgot I had this party scheduled, so me and my buddy went out and got some mushrooms. Went surfing, ate a bunch of mushrooms, and kind of hung out, and then I realized that I had this party to go to, and I'm like, all right, 4 hours should be plenty of time for this to wear off. So I was like, I think I'll be cool. Yeah. So I had my buddy drive me out there, and we get there. And I walk in, and it was clearly a Christian party. I didn't realize it was a Christian party.
Oh, wow.
They're going, yeah, Jesus.
Like, they're there to talk about the Lord and to sip, just like Kool-Aid, like regular drinks. Nothing, no alcohol.
Wow.
You got mushroom guy coming in.
Well, I realized it pretty quickly, and I'm like, oh, this is not my scene, I'm trying to keep it together.
Me neither, Denny's. Not my scene.
Nothing against it. It's just,
it's not my scene.
Yeah,
Nothing
it's not my
against it.
scene.
It's not you.
That is totally my scene, and I would love to see you in it.
That is Kevin's scene.
Oh, that's totally my scene. I'm imagining right now being going, oh, wait, watch this guy here. Bring him in. Let's check this guy out.
Well, so that's why I went to the kitchen to try. I had a little bit of cottonmouth going, so I went to the kitchen to get a drink, and I lean on the counter, and her parents come up, and she comes up, so I'm trying to keep it cool, and I'm like, yeah, definitely hanging out and stuff. I was like, is it cool if I grab some fruit? And that's when I grabbed that fruit from the fruit basket, and I started munching on it, and they're like, how's that fruit? And I'm like, it's pretty good, thanks. And they're like, because that's wax fruit. That's like decorative. So I'm like spitting out all these like plastic shards. And I grabbed the napkin and I start wiping my mouth because I got spit everywhere from chewing on plastic. And I look up, it's a woman's sleeve. The woman right next to me. So I was so embarrassed.
It was her sleeve?
Yeah, so I'm like, and I'm like going like this, and I look, and it's attached to a woman's shirt. It's one of those frilly sleeves, like bell-bottom pants.
What did she say?
Well, I was so mortified that I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I excused myself and I left. I just walked out the front door.
That's the best move you made all day.
You're right. You finally did something right.
Did it right.
It took you 4 hours to do something right.
I had to walk down Map Road for like 2 miles. I got to a Hungry Howie's.
Hungry Howie's.
And I call my buddy. I'm like, you got to come pick me up. I just had like the worst experience ever. And I'm sitting, and that's when the father came to pick up pizza for the party. He stopped at Hungry Howie's 2 miles down the road.
Oh, no way.
Oh, you were stoked for Hungry Howie's.
I got up and walked away. I couldn't believe it. I was so
Did he see you?
Hell yeah, he saw me. I'm sitting on the front, like, stoop. It was so embarrassing.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's probably like, who is this loser?
This guy coming in, wiping his mouth on women's sleeves, eating plastic fruit.
Oh, that's outstanding. That is outstanding. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's the one he was looking for.
Yeah, I'll check them all. For the most part, a lot of them should be up.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going to work on getting them organized.
You can check them all out on the SoundCloud. It's under the Stories from a Stoner tab.
Oh, very nice.
It should be at least like 40 or 50 of them.
Okay, yeah, for whatever reason, I guess he listens to him nonstop, so.
Okay, wow. Do you think there's that many?
Up there, yeah.
Wow,
I
you
thought we
told
got
that
'em all.
many stories.
Oh, it was.
So they
did it
are.
for like a year and a
They're
half.
up there and labeled.
Yes. You can actually just go to soundcloud.com/KVJ show, and then in there's playlists.
Oh, my
Everything's divided by
gosh.
playlists. You have if you want to listen to every After the Show podcast only, you can go to the After the Show podcast.
Look at this
Look
guy.
at our
Huh?
fucking guy.
If you want to listen to
come
the
on.
full show, you can also check him out there.
Producer
Yeah.
of the year.
You can see why I was so worried about him yesterday.
I get it. Well, he
Yeah.
went through a lot.
Yeah.
And I recognize that now.
Yeah, I want to make sure he's okay.
I'm just recovering.
Well, he's so brave.
He's so brave. He's so brave. He's so strong through that whole day.
I'm glad you guys
yesterday.
hear my truth.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and you gave out a good one, but I think we got more stories from a stoner. Can we do one next Friday then?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, save that and we'll do another run. I think we got another 3 or 4 coming up.
Definitely,
so
definitely.
We'll add that to the mix. So yeah, that's good to let people know. And
That was a good teaser, Denny.
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
people, got
that's
them
it.
wet.
Yeah, that was good. Okay. All right, let's see here. Anything else going on that got to cover before we get out of here? Alfonso Ribeiro, did you see he was suing for the Carlton dance?
The suit got dropped.
Yeah.
He's not getting it.
He was going after Fortnite because they do that. I guess a bunch of the different characters, they'll floss and do all kinds of different stuff. My son Cannon's always doing like Fortnite dances and
that
stuff
floss,
like that.
man, is so hard.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. For some reason, little kids have a knack for doing
They
it.
nail it, man.
Yeah. I haven't seen a little kid that can't floss.
Virginia's pretty good at it, too. She's
Yeah.
not bad. She's not bad.
I think skinny people look best doing it.
Well, what the fuck does that mean?
Well,
I'm
that's
just saying.
I
Yes,
say you look
wow.
awesome doing the floss.
No.
I think skinny. Motherfucker.
Wow. Right?
Little skinny people, like that little boy that did it is like rail thin, and that's why it looks so good because it's his hands moving and his body is so little.
So when I do it, my fat gets in the way and my big old left titty just kind of blocks my elbow.
You just look fat, sad, and pathetic.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
It's,
That's just terrible. That's just terrible.
What a week.
That's just terrible.
There are weeks and then there are weeks.
Yeah. That's just not a way to go into the weekend at all. It's so
I didn't mean
insulting.
anything about you. I just mean like the little kids.
Look,
that
I
do
get it. The pizza blog is putting a couple pounds back. I definitely have a pizza belly right now. I'm working on it.
I hear you, man. Let me see. So next weekend, it's going to be a little crazy. We got the KVJ St. Patty's Day Bud Light Beer Bus Bar Crawl. That's going to be going. Always love being out for St. Patrick's Day. You got the Full Gorilla Beer that you can go and check out at one of the locations that we're going to be. Das Biergarten there in Abacoa has got it on tap, and so does their Singer Island location.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we should start the bus with the Full Gorilla.
No, you finish with Full Gorilla if you're still upright.
If you start with Full Gorilla and within 2 hours, there'll be a motherfucker crying in the back. There'll be a couple people porking in the front. I mean, it'll be...
the same motherfucker crying might be porking.
You're right.
Crying and porking.
Crying and porking and crying.
Yeah, so we got that going on. Lots of cool, fun drinking events. So jump on that. Is going to be going down. And then this weekend, Jaybird is going to be out there at Rapids on Sunday from 2 to 4.
So Kevin knew the jingle. Can you finish this? Ride the Rapids?
Have some fun. Ride the rapids, everyone.
Nice. Yeah, but one of the best local jingles here in South Florida, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're saying that in Tomasello?
Tomasello is my jam. I would actually download the Tomasello jingle and rock out to that on my playlist. I love that song that much.
I think they're going to start coming back, jingles. There's kind
Yeah.
of a little bit of a movement now because there's so much saturation of stuff out there and we're bombarded that they're saying, okay, what can we do to stick in people's minds? And they realize that those catchy little earworms have good recall. And so I think you're going to hear a new era of jingles coming up.
Yeah, and I also remember, too, and I think it's changing. I remember about 7 or 8 years ago, there was this big thing in radio I think it kind of bled into all forms of entertainment. People want their entertainment quick and fast and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I think people are getting away from that. I think people like long form entertainment. When you're listening to a podcast, don't you want a little bit of girth to it?
I do. I like longer details.
Well, you know what? Kind of the new rule, because I study all the stuff that's going on, it's lists and information short, stories long.
Say it again.
Oh.
I can't.
All right. Okay. I'm not going to fucking force you.
Listen information short, stories long.
Okay,
So,
yeah, all right. That
If
makes
there's a
sense.
story to it and it's captivating,
Yeah.
then yeah, give me the details. Make it juicy
Example,
and good.
example, you giving out what's going on through South Florida, you
Yeah.
make that quick. Stories from the stoner, let that motherfucker
Let that
breathe.
breathe. Exactly.
I like
That's
it.
why we speed certain things up and let other things go slow.
Good
Dirt of the
philosophy.
day, gonna be longer, just so you know.
I don't know. Kevin said he was going to do it quicker, but I think you kind of did longer dirts.
Yeah, I know.
You kind of made but you turn into topics
Yeah.
within the dirt.
Yeah,
He
because
kind of made it his own. It's kind of intriguing. I don't know.
Why don't you blow him some more?
It's kind of the facelift the dirt needed. I don't know.
You know
Hold
what?
on, let me rub that up. What is that? Shit on your mouth from kissing his ass?
I'm
No.
not gonna lead you into an insult.
No, it's not shit. It's crow's feet.
You know what I did see today? A lot of people were trolling on that one story. The one dirt we had was Forbes came out and called Kylie Jenner the first self-made. Self-made was their term, billionaire.
Drink.
Yeah. And that was it. And everybody's trolling. They're not self-made. You can't use that term.
But
No. They're made by Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
You realize the Kardashians, they pay money to all those publications to promote them constantly. They're on a cycle. There's certain celebrities I know
I just
for
didn't
a
think
fact.
Forbes would go for it. You know, that was it. I was kind of disappointed because you're like, Forbes, come on, man.
I
Like, you
would
wanna
think
talk about
Forbes would
taking
go for it. I do.
That's where I just took a major credibility hit for them because, yeah, self-made, I don't know. You got to really redefine that. And it was dictionary.com that was trolling on the term self-made about the Kardashians. to define it.
Self-made would indicate that you had no help
Right.
and no financial backing
Right.
from your mommy.
Or like I'm a dude just stepping out of middle America or the projects even. And everything I've done on my own.
Right. That's self-made.
Yeah, right.
If mommy hands you $3 million to start up a lip gloss company,
And you nail it after.
and then you nail it,
No.
you're awesome, and you're making money hand over fist.
That's why I was disappointed in Forbes because how many times has Daddy given, what's his name, Carlton, a bunch of money to start a new company, and Carlton does, and it's like he's not self-made without Daddy propping up the company and creating it for him.
Who's Carlton?
Just an example.
Oh, okay. An example of a.
But then you don't call that guy self-made.
Right.
You call that guy, you got a big financial investment from mommy or daddy.
Yeah, his inheritance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spin-off basically.
Not to say you're not popular and people don't like you and respond to you.
Sure.
That I'm not denying. I get that. But yeah, self-made horse shit.
Right. Yeah, and so people are calling that out, saying Forbes lost a lot of credibility. And honestly, I'm never going to buy Forbes again.
But they do. There are some celebrities that are in the pocket with the media, and they promote everything. I think Chrissy Teigen's one of them, who has a little money chain going. They promote everything. The Kardashians are another, and there's
Well,
another.
good PR person, they are smart. They work it. They say,
They
hey,
work
if
it.
you give us this article, we'll give you exposure to this and that, and, you scratch my back.
Exclusive.
Yeah, it's a big deal. That's how it all works, man. It's a PR game, baby.
I'm just trying to over here get the Super Pie exclusive.
Do you want to do an interview? Because I can work that, and I will absolutely grant you
Could
the Barbara
could
Walters.
you do a Gayle King? And could
Yeah.
Super Pie be like R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want you to
do it, man. I didn't do it.
I want you to do a Gayle King type interview. I want it
Okay.
to be intense. I want
Sit
you to
down.
really go after Super Pie.
Let's
And
see
then-
if you can do Gayle King, and let's see how it comes off.
And if that goes
I'm going to
well,
be Gayle King Cake because I'm fat and I just ate too much
Gayle
food
King
at
cake.
Mardi Gras.
I like that. Gayle King cake.
if it moves the needle with the Super Pie interview, I will then try to grant you the Zombie Hulk Hoagie interview.
I smell at least 14 views.
Oh, that motherfucker's coming back, and he wants to end one person's world. Ralston.
Can we do a Super Fist interview too?
Super Fist, he's a ghost, doesn't exist.
We
Never
do
been
want. We
around.
want to talk to both men. We do.
Never seen Super Fist. There ain't no Super Fist videos. There's Super Pie videos. Super Fist.
What?
Super
pissed.
That's what Super Fist is.
That's when you drink too much.
I'm too
When
into
Super Pie drinks too much, then he's super pissed.
He punches you and you piss your pants.
Super pissed my pants. There you go. All right, y'all have a good weekend. We're going to see you next weekend. And again, this weekend, you can check out Jaybird, Rapids, Sunday 2 to 4. Denny's going to be tomorrow at Arden, 11 to 2 for their grand opening at the clubhouse. And Farm with a free family event to check out with Rapids Water Park tickets. We'll see y'all later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.